The rules are not real. The thoughts are not real. There will never be a perfect time that's the perfect time. The perfect time is in the present. We have this fed belief system of a false reality of the future. The future is not promised for anybody. You can be young and lose your life to all kind of different factors. You can be old and live a very long time. You can be old and vice versa. The only constant is the present. And when you're in the present, you have to have an undoubt-minded belief system. Like your belief system within yourself, if it isn't strong in any other way, your belief and your capabilities and yourself needs to be the highest degree. It needs to be the highest degree. Even if you cannot fabricate it into your reality at the moment, you don't need actual hard evidence a lot of the times to actually start things. You don't need actual hard evidence to validate that this is possible, that you can receive it, that you can achieve it. And then you can use the actual hard evidence if you are able to see this thing, if you are able to think about this thing. It is something that is attainable. And when you understand that your desires and your needs and your wants are something that is a birthright, and is that is something that you deserve, then you stop looking at it as something that you have to chase. You stop looking at it as something that is above you or outside of yourself. You just start to rewire your brain and rewire your present, every single present moment that you have, to create the reality that you desire, to get the thing that you want. You don't ever waste time manifesting a person, a place, a car, a material, something specific. You don't do that. What you do is you change who you are to align with that. What or who does the type of person look like, feel like, think like, habits? What kind of habits does this person have who is able to sustain a healthy and loving relationship, who is able to sustain car payments, to be able to level up your life from cash cars or from driving, riding Uber, or riding in the bus? What does this person's habits look like? That is what you align yourself with. When you align yourself to the version of yourself that you desire to be, you get all that you desire. You get all that you want. Do you get what I mean? I want people to understand how serious it is to go from one reality to the other, especially in the age of digital media, especially in the age of non-physical currency being as relevant as digital currency. We live in a life right now where you can get visibility, and visibility from these social media structures are what can have you working a 9-to-5 or in fast food or whatever the case is, and puts you in rooms and places of people who you have admired for years, put you in positions that you never thought you could be in. You can be in home ownership. You can be at a level of content creation where everything that you would have had to pay money for, you're getting free. You can be at a level of content creation where you're able to have these expenses, all expenses paid trips, by being yourself and by taking responsibility of the life that you desire and realizing that you are the co-creator of your reality. You have to stop putting your needs, wants, desires, thoughts, and into the hands and mind of outside sources. You have to take full accountability and responsibility that this is the life that I want to live, and I cannot continue to stay in comfort zones. I cannot continue to do repetitive cycles of things that obviously are not getting me to where I need to go. I need to pivot. I need to do something differently. And I cannot wait until Monday. I cannot wait until a year from now. I cannot wait until I lose weight. I cannot wait until I start eating different. The start is now. On the 7/7 portal, I said to myself that I want my own community of women who are specifically into what I am into. I said that, and without a second thought, I created a post on Threads that got over 1,000 in interaction from likes and reposts and DMs. And once I got that, I said, okay, I had a thought turned into a desire now fabricated itself because I am doing divine action. You can have thoughts, wants, desires all day, but if you don't actually do the action and then have the divine follow through and not self-sabotage and not feel like this shit is too big or too much, nobody's going to be perfect at things that they don't know. And you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be bad at shit you just getting to know. You're supposed to be bad at it until you get great. Am I the most social person ever? Do I have all the answers? Do I know how to accumulate hangouts and meetups? No, I am starting. I am at level 1. And I love it. I love being at level 1 because I'm going to look back a year from now, 2 years from now, when I am able to be a full-time wellness curator. And I'm going to be like, wow, I remember the day that I made that post on Threads, and then I made that Facebook group, and women actually are joining my Facebook group. And we're having our first meetup at the end of the month from having a thought on the 7th. What is it, the 8th? I don't play no games. When the universe, when God gives me a thought, when I have a desire, when I give myself a desire, a thought, it is mine and I deserve it. And I know that I can achieve it, because if I could not achieve it, I wouldn't have thought the shit. I wouldn't have the desire for it. And that is the difference between the lucky people and the people who are living the life that you want to live. They take their thoughts, they arrange it with the actions and with the steps that they can do. Because I didn't have that thought and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to plan a meetup. I'm going to make an event bright. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody even said that they had an interest in what I said I wanted to gather together. You have to start here, and you have to be okay with not being good at shit, and you have to be okay with, okay, if I'm doing things this way and I'm not getting the traction, I'm not getting the results that I want, you have to be as honest with yourself as you possibly can. Like, okay, what's not working? And it may be a harsh answer, but you have to be able to pivot, and you have to be able to look at yourself and have these honest conversations with yourself. Where am I lacking? Where can I evolve? Where can I pivot? It doesn't always have to be negative self-talk, because we don't love or grow or change through negative self-talk. We change and grow and love ourselves through changes by being honest with ourselves and being like, okay, well, this is something that I could learn from. So that is the difference. Like, people who are living the life that you want to live don't have limiting belief systems. They don't. They're the type of people that do it anyway. They're the type of people who do it, fuck up, and learn from those thoughts. They are the type of people who take advantage of the present moment. They are the type of people who, after work, they're still chasing their dreams. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I have to do this. I have to go here. I have to be there. I have kids. I have school. If you want to live the life that you fucking desire, you're going to do what you got to do. You're going to do what you got to do. You're going to do what you can do. And you're going to do even more on top of that. You have to do what you do. You have to do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And you have to actually be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to have follow through. You cannot sabotage. You can get things that you desire. And if you do not prepare your mind, body, and spirit to hold these things, you will drop it with ease, because, ew, this feels uncomfortable. You have to be okay with being uncomfortable. You have to be willing and able to face yourself and do the mirror work and do the shadow work in order to get to that next level. You have to be willing to change your life. I'm the type of bitch, I kill myself today, spiritually, and I'll be anew tomorrow. I'm the type of person, I'm so detached from everything. I'm detached from this version of myself. I literally cut and combed out 7 years of locks out of my hair. I remember leaving a 6-year union. And the next day I was like, I'm not down bad. I'm outside. And not in no type of way where you're getting under other people to get over a person, but more so like, oh my gosh, I'm with myself. I'm with myself, and I love that. And that is okay. And our journeys come to ends. I am the type of person where if I have to up and move to a new state, new country, I am okay. And I will see the people I love later. You have to develop those type of habits. You have to have hobbies. You have to be willing and engaged with yourself, to learn yourself, to see yourself, to grow yourself. And that is the lesson of today.